Okay, so last lecture we had started with EOQ. Yeah, thank you for that. It is a technique to determine how much to buy. Okay, in one time how much to buy. एक बार में आपको कितना क्वांटिटी खरीदना है, एक परचेज में आपको कितना क्वांटिटी खरीदना है. That is called EOQ, economic order quantity. In such a way that you have to know it in such a way that your total cost should be minimum. I repeat, it is a technique to determine how much to buy. Obviously, yes, in such a way that your total cost should be the minimum. जो सबसे minimum cost होगा तो ही आप उसको बोलोगे कि हाँ ये मेरा EOQ है. Okay, fine. The purchase and storage function, fine. Then I told you this equation of EOQ. At EOQ, OC is equal to CC. What is OC? Order cost. And what is CC? Carrying cost. Okay, तो ये दोनों मिला के होता है total cost in material cost. So in material cost, total cost is of two types. It is order cost plus carrying cost. Okay, आगे जाके मैं आपको और एक difference इसका बताऊंगी. ठीक है. So देखो, at EOQ it strikes a balance between cost of storing and cost of placing an order. So this equation is very important. ये भूलना मत. Okay, that order cost is equal to carrying cost. ठीक है. So order cost means cost of placing an order. Sorry. Okay. So whenever you place an order, whatever cost is associated with that, that is called as order cost. And order cost is expressed with capital letter O. And it is identified. कैसे identify करोगे sum में? उसके आगे लिखा रहेगा cost per order. I'll show you कि कैसे identify करने का when we are doing sums. So it includes preparation of purchase order. I was very close to that yesterday. It includes preparation of purchase order, then includes cost of receiving goods. In short, material आपने purchase किया ना, that is cost of placing an order. Cost of receiving goods, that is your raw material. Then you should know all these words. Documentation, that is paperwork. Documentation, processing cost. When you place an order for raw material, documentations are prepared for recording the incoming and outgoing of raw material. That documentation they are talking about. Transport cost. Then it talks about cost of chasing an order. Matlab you have to see where your order has reached. The cost of chasing an order or rejecting आएगा. So rejecting the order, rejecting defective orders, that is defective goods. Okay, तो ये सब जब आप raw material मंगाते हो, when you place an order, all this cost is associated with that. Okay, then additional cost. What is that? Additional cost of request. Write that FREQUEST. Okay, I'll tell you the meaning of this. Okay, request का meaning होता है small quantity orders. Okay, so sometimes what happens, your raw material is finished. Okay, you need some small quantity of raw material to make your finished goods. Okay, so when you order in a small quantity, you have to pay the equal amount of price. Why? Because there are no discounts offered to that. So even if you're ordering an additional cost of small quantity, if you're placing order for a very small unit, for a very small quantity, you have to incur the same expenses: preparation of purchase order, cost of receiving goods, documentation process, processing order, transport cost. तो ये सारे कॉस्ट तो आपको incur करने ही है, भले तुम एक बल्क क्वांटिटी ऑर्डर प्लेस करो या तुम एक छोटा एडिशनल क्वांटिटी ऑर्डर प्लेस करो. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द वर्ड एडिशनल. है मतलब एक बार तुमने बल्क बाइंग किया, उसके बाद खत्म हो गया रॉ मटेरियल, उसके बाद you want a small quantity of raw material, okay, in use. So for that is additional cost of small quantity orders. Okay, तो खर्चा तो वही सेम होगा ट्रांसपोर्ट, भले ही तुम 100 किलो मंगाओ या 10 किलो रॉ मटेरियल मंगाओ, जो गाड़ी आएगी तुम्हें डिलीवरी देने के लिए वो तो सेम कॉस्ट इनकर करेगी ना. वो थोड़ी ना बोलेगा हाँ 10 kg मंगाया तो आप मैं गाड़ी का भाड़ा कम लूंगा. नो, ही विल टेक द सेम अमाउंट ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट कॉस्ट व्हाट ही टुक फॉर गेटिंग 100 kg. से वो एक टेम्पो ला रहा है, सो टेम्पो में 100 kg सामान आता है, तुम 100 लाए या वो 10 kg लाए, उसका खर्चा तो टेम्पो का वही होने वाला है ना. ड्राइवर का you have to incur the driving cost, you have to incur the petrol, so that is not going to change, so that is going to be same only. Okay, so this is that additional cost of request, that is small quantity orders. क्योंकि उसका खर्चा तो उतना ही लगता है, जब आप बड़ा क्वांटिटी मंगाओ या छोटा, खर्चा सेम होता है. ओके, खर्चा सेम कौन से कॉन्टेक्स्ट में होता है? डॉक्यूमेंटेशन, ये वाले कॉन्टेक्स्ट में cost of receiving goods, preparation of purchase order, transport cost, all this I'm talking about. Okay, am I clear about order cost? Acknowledge it in the chat box. समझ में आया? Cost of placing an order O, order cost. Thanks Pajita, Shivam, Nidhi, Devanshi, Gmail. Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay. और एक चीज याद रखना. Okay, what? Size of order increases and order cost will decrease and vice versa. Okay, don't forget this. ये मत भूलना. See, I'll write it this way, वो और better हो जाएगा. रुको. So if EOQ is increasing, so order cost will come down. EOQ is decreasing, then order cost will go up. So what does it mean? That they have which relationship? Inverse. Okay, so they have inverse relationship. ओके, कल ही मैंने बताया था ना, मम्मी वो क्या राशन वाला एग्जाम्पल दिया था. ओके, इफ योर मॉम गोज एवरी मंथ टू डी मार्ट, देन एवरी मंथ शी विल हैव टू इनकर द ट्रांसपोर्ट कॉस्ट ऑफ रिक्शा. मैंने एग्जाम्पल दिया था ना 150 रुपीज का रिक्शा वाला. या सो बट इफ शी ट्राइज टू इंक्रीज द साइज ऑफ द ऑर्डर, हर महीने आपको 20 kg राइस, 20 kg गेहूँ, 20 kg दाल लगता है, तो हर महीने शी हैज टू पे एवरी मंथ. But if she plans that she will take 3 months ka purchase together, 60 kg, 60 kg, 60 kgs, then her number of visits to DMart will decrease. Okay, so her order cost will decrease. So if she is increasing the size of the order, then her ordering cost of placing order will decrease. Okay, समझ में आया यहाँ तक? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay, fine then. Thank you, dear. ये सब चीजें ध्यान में रखो, मैं घड़ी घड़ी रिपीट कर रही हूँ बिकॉज ये सब सम्स में है. Next, ये हो गया. Now we'll come to CC, carrying cost. What is right about carrying cost? Where carrying cost means, carrying cost means cost of storage, okay, cost of storage, then handling of what? The material, handling, and even insurance comes under carrying cost because it is for maintenance of material. Yeah, insurance, spread over quantity, मतलब raw material or value of material. It is denoted with capital letter C. Okay, this capital letter C, and is identified as percentage per unit. Percentage or per unit per annum. I'll better write the whole spelling. Per unit per annum. Exam में how will you identify that it's a carrying cost? ये या तो percentage दिया रहेगा या तो ये word दिया हुआ रहेगा per unit per annum. Okay, so in this sum, this is how we are going to identify. Okay, next. Okay, brother. Yeah. It includes the following. First, it is called as what? Storing, na? Rent or lighting or heating or refrigeration or air conditioning, etc. In the godown, na? अगर आपने your godown is on rent, then rent of the godown is what? Is a storage cost. It is a carrying cost. Why carrying cost? Because it is the place where you will keep your raw material so that it is safe. It doesn't loses its identity features. Okay. So rent, lighting expense, heating expense, refrigeration expense and AC. अगर कोई raw material ऐसा है जो गर्मी में खराब हो जाता है तो you require to refrigerate that in. Okay, so that cost. Okay, so these are all known as storage cost. Okay, Then second, stores मतलब raw material, stores, staffing, equipment, maintenance. The word maintenance is important because सिर्फ equipment होगा तो वो asset हो जाएगा. And running cost means variable cost associated with it. Then handling cost, then audit, stock taking मतलब stock counting. Okay, that is stock counting or stock audit. Then required rate of return on investments will be in current assets. Then outdated cost, that is obsolescence, that it's a loss, that is also covered. Insurance, insurance of what? Of the warehouse. Insurance and security cost. Okay, insurance of material हुआ, then it will go to order cost. Yeah. Then cost of capital blocked blocked up in stock या inventory. ये stock to working capital ratio last year आप लोगों ने किया होगा management accounting में. Next, pilferage is leakage. Pilferage and damage cost. पता है ना liquid material होगा तो pilferage possible है leakage. Okay, so if you see all of these costs, they are coming under carrying cost. Okay, these all cost. What is the important highlight of all this cost? These all cost are cost related to storage, handling cost, and insurance. So these three criteria, these all costs are fulfilling. Okay. Tell me, size of the order and carrying cost will have direct relationship or inverse relationship? Answer it in the chat box. Size of the order EOQ and carrying cost will have which relationship? Direct or indirect? I mean, inverse relationship or direct relationship? Inverse. Why Shiva? Why inverse? General, inverse. But why? How can you say? How can you say that? Yeah, please tell me how. फिर मम्मी तुम्हारी ज्यादा राशन ला रही है तो मम्मी का स्टोरेज कॉस्ट तो बढ़ रहा है ना। मम्मी कम राशन लाएगी तो कम होगा स्टोरेज कॉस्ट। तो इट हैज डायरेक्ट रिलेशनशिप। ये इंक्रीज होगा तो ये भी इंक्रीज होगा, ये डिक्रीज होगा तो ये भी डिक्रीज होगा। दिस इज कॉल्ड डायरेक्ट। Okay? Am I clear till here? Acknowledge it in the chat box. It's not inverse, it is direct. बराबर ना, कभी तो एग्जाम्पल दिया था। Okay. Now, ये हमारा हो गया। Let us do the formula of EOQ. Okay, let us do the formula of EOQ. EOQ formula is written EOQ is equal to square root of 2AO upon C. Yeah, 2AO upon C. You can start giving your attendance in the chat box, okay? Where A नहीं पता ना अभी तक हमको, हमने O और C अभी पढ़ा। A is nothing but annual demand. Annual demand और annual consumption. याद रखना annual होना चाहिए। हाँ, annual consumption of raw material obviously. Yeah. Okay. This will be always denoted in units or kgs or liters. वो हमने अभी देखा order cost और ordering cost. And C भी हमने देखा, अब भी देखा, क्या बोला, कितना था C? Carrying cost. Right? Assumptions for this. So the assumptions that you have is first assumption that you have knowledge about the annual consumption. Knowledge about annual, you know how much annually raw material is needed. Or stock. Next, rate of consumption is constant. इसका क्या मीनिंग होता है? It means the price of raw material price at which you are purchasing your raw material is fixed. Okay? ये assumption है, actually assumption wrong है देखा जाए तो, क्योंकि raw material तो variable है तो उसका price तो हमेशा fluctuate होता रहता है. Okay, yeah, तो इसलिए ये assumption कर रही हूँ. Next, ordering cost is constant. इस पे short note आया तो you can write all these things. Huh? Next, carrying cost is also constant. There is one more assumption. Fifth one. Just a minute. Three, four. Lead time of delivery of raw material is zero. मतलब there is no waiting time for raw material. Lead time means the waiting time. Lead time means waiting time between two purchases, between first and next purchase. Okay? जैसे अगर मैंने अभी 2 घंटे पहले एक रॉ मटेरियल खरीदा, फर्स्ट परचेज, मैंने फोन पे बोला मुझे रॉ मटेरियल चाहिए, आ गया, नो वेटिंग टाइम, बोलो मैडम भेज रहा हूँ. आफ्टर 3 hours अगेन आई सेड आई वांट टू परचेज. ओके, सेकेंड परचेज. ओके, सो से ये रॉ मटेरियल 3 घंटे बाद मंगवाया मैंने. सो ही सेड इट विल कम एट 5. So what is the waiting time to us? 3 o'clock I told him, no? 3 o'clock I gave him a call. I said, okay, I want a raw material. He said, Madam, 5 minutes तक आएगा. So what is the delivery time? What is the lead time? 2 hours is the lead time. Okay. So lead time means the waiting time between the first purchase and the next purchase. Okay. So this is assumed to be nil. ऐसा प्रैक्टिकली थोड़ी ना होता है. आज अगर मैंने एक रॉ मटेरियल मंगाया, दूसरा रॉ मटेरियल भी सेम दिन आएगा, ऐसा नहीं होता है. नो, I have to first give an order 2 to 3 days back, so that because it takes time for the raw material to reach the factory premises. Okay, so there is always a lead time. So lead time, here these assumptions are taken and then EOQ is calculated. Okay, see, it is basically a mathematical equation. That is why there are assumptions. Clear till here? यहाँ तक समझ में आया सबके? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Is it understood till here? Kindly acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay, Shriram, Prajakta, Devanshi. Yeah, thanks. Okay. So, so methods of calculating EOQ. Okay. So actually there are three methods. The first method of calculating EOQ is the formula method. Okay. Second method is the tabular method. And third method is the graphical method. Out of which formula and tabular method is there in your syllabus. Graphical method is not there in your syllabus. Formula method is what? ये जो अभी मैंने formula लिखा ये वाला. Okay. And there is one more tabular method. The without making formula to calculate. That is tabular method. Okay. So next lecture I will start with sums based on formula. And if time permits, I'll show you the same sum with table method also. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, Devanshi, take. Okay, fine.